Firstly, I'm a player. I feel I've got a lot of quality which I can bring to the squad. So as you said, first and foremost, I want to come in and play and try and help the team. And then secondly, I want to try and learn, obviously, off Philip and his staff to gain experience for obviously when I do stop playing and go into to that next step.
What is it that appeals to you about being a manager at some stage in the future? I mean, we've seen some of your England teammates, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, etc., have done incredibly well. Phil Neville with England women now as well. How do you see it at this stage? Is it them, ploughing a furrow that you want to follow?
No, I think it's great to see them obviously going into management, but it's something which it's not just what they do now. It's something which I've always had the ambition to do. So, and obviously it's great that these young English managers are getting an opportunity. I feel over the last 15, 20 years, we haven't seen so many England players going into management. So it's great to see them doing that. But it's something which I've always wanted to do, and when that time is right, of course, that's what hopefully I can move into. But as I said before, my first aim is to play.
Wayne, how much of a family decision and a lifestyle decision was this move to come back to England as well?
Yeah, it's obviously something which we looked at, obviously 4 young boys, and it's certainly for my eldest boy, it's a crucial time in his school period. So of course that's first of all, that's the most important thing to me, and it's something which we looked at, and then also the opportunity to come back here and play, and obviously, as I said before, be part of the next transition in my career. So no, it weren't solely on family. It was a few factors which led me to come back here.
What sort of a manager do you eventually want to be? Is there anyone who you think of when you think of your management career?
I don't know. No, I think that's in the future. I think be foolish of me to sit here and say I want to be like, of course we all want to be like the great managers, but that's for the future. I think for now I'm going to concentrate on playing, and then obviously coming in January and trying my best to help the team. No, there was options there. There was other clubs who were making offers and inquiring about me, but I think I made the decision to come here, and then that was it. So I weren't going to go back on my decision. So I think for the last week we have obviously been trying to work how to deal with DC, which obviously allowed me to go back there and play also. And then we got to that decision, and here we are today. So no, I think, as I said before, the opportunity to work with Philip and his staff, and then come here, and I think not only that, Derby is a club with great ambitions. I think you've seen over the last few years they're putting a lot of money into the club. They're trying to take that next step to get into the Premier League, and I felt like it was a place where I could come in and use my experience and try and help them to achieve the goals. Yeah, of course, it's exciting. It's always great for any player to see young players coming through and enjoying the football, and I think that's the main thing for young players, as the coach said before. If you can get young players on the pitch enjoying the football but not overthinking it, and you have experienced players around them who can at times guide them through games, through periods in games which you will need. I needed it as a young player. I was lucky enough to have some very good experienced players who helped me when I was a young player. So I think that's a natural progression in football, and now I'm on the end where I can hopefully help them and guide them.